Okay, Neil, the transfer window shuts at 5 p.m. today. Can we expect any business?
No, not today. I think we won't be signing anybody before 5 o'clock today, but we're still looking, to bring in one or two on loan, and we'll continue to do that until the window closes for loan.
One of those loan deals that the fans have been interested in is Carl Howkins. Can you give us an update on his position?
I've seen Carl play once on his comeback. He played for 45 minutes, and then I was due to watch him on Monday, but he didn't play. So obviously his knee's not fully recovered. So at the moment we are just trying to monitor what his fitness is like, and we don't need to make a sort of, a decision straight away. We can give it a bit longer, and then assess, well, firstly you need to find out off the player as well, but I have spoken to him, and we will keep monitoring that, but at some stage he needs to play 90 minutes.
As you said, you don't need to rush that deal, but if he was to sign, how much of a welcome addition would he be? You know a lot about him, obviously, and was impressed with him last season.
I think because he was gaining experience and he's young, and he's learning the game at centre-half, then we were always keen on bringing him back. But like I say, for all parties, the main thing is that Carl's knee is fully recovered, because he's obviously got a lot of years to play, and he's got a career in front of him. So I think the key to everything is that his knee's fine and he makes a good recovery.
12 signings so far, permanents and loans. How impressed have you been with the business, and are you happy with the business you've done this summer?
Some business I'm happy with, some I'm not so happy with. Some people could do better, some have done well, so a bit of a mixture at the moment, but I've seen enough to form an opinion, and like I say, we're at the end of the market where some players are gambles, and that will always be the case, and some will come off and some won't, and that's the way it goes. But as long as whatever players have brought in, as long as we're stronger than we were at the end of the last season, then obviously that's got to be the key objective.
As we said, there's been a fair few incomings. Have you got any news on any outgoings?
Well, obviously I will always look to put people out on loan if they're not playing, because I think they need to get game time, so I think that's important. So we're always monitoring that situation. And then with Joe Davis and Tyrone, they're not going to get a league club, or certainly hasn't been any interest from league clubs, so it's not urgent in terms that they can still go to non-league. And we've had a couple of inquiries from non-league clubs, but whether the players want to go down that route and whether they want to go to those clubs, then it's always down to the player to make that decision.
On the pitch now, a great opening day and a clean sheet, something you were really hoping for. Looking to keep that momentum going into the Colchester game this Saturday?
Yeah, you'd love to have that momentum continue for several games, but every game is different, and it will be a tough test against a team that I expect will be challenging at the top end of the table. But we have to be positive, and we've got to try and play to our strengths. Obviously they'll want to push us back, but we're not going there to sit back, and we have to be positive ourselves.
Just talking about that positivity there, what's the feeling like in the dressing room after such a good opening day and seeing all those new signings, and with the original squad, they're all coming together nicely? What's the feeling at the moment?
It's always a good feeling when you win a game. You need to win more games, and that feeling it will build. But I think when you bring in new players in, getting that first win is vital, because it shows that they're capable of doing it. And that's really all Saturday proved. It proved that the team that went out on that day are certainly capable of winning games at this level. But it's only one game, and as I say, you've got to be consistent if you want to be successful, and we've got to do that on a regular basis.
It's your first away game of the season. Do you take a different approach to that, being it away, to how you approached the Cambridge game, or is it pretty similar?
I think you'd expect to be on the front foot more in the home game, but I think the basic rules always apply. You want to try and be solid, home or away, and you have to have a threat going forward. So we're certainly not going to go to any game and just sit back, but sometimes you get forced back, and the opposition dictates how you play yourselves. But we certainly won't be setting a team out, just to shut up shop. I don't think we can do that. We need to be positive. We need to try and make chances for our forwards.
As you said there, you will be looking to attack, and you've got plenty of attacking options with the likes of Miller and Pope, who will be hungry to score goals as well.
Well, we know what Tom's strength is, and he needs crosses into the box. And obviously Ricky is different. You can play it more to his feet, but they want to score goals. But you can't score goals if you don't, make chances, and if you sit back. So we've got to be positive. And like I say, if we play against teams that are better than us, I think you've got to hold your hands up at times. But we certainly got to go to every game and be positive.
Just finally, fitness going into Saturday. Have you got any worries, or is the squad looking okay?
No, I have got worries, but I had worries going at the Cambridge game just the same. So we've got a couple of players who've got niggles. You're always hoping you don't pick up anything else in training. I think that's important. So I think I've always got a few concerns, but hopefully I can put the team out I want on the day.